Hi guys, glad to have you back here. It's been a while. We talk about arbitrage and of course dollars and how to buy, where to buy cheaper, and of course all of those stuffs. Now, one of the most popular questions that I'm being asked every time is where can I buy dollars at good rates? Now that brings us to the topic of today. I'm going to be sharing 4 places where you can source your dollars at a very good rate. Okay, now this is very important for people who want to do business, for arbitrage, trading and all of those things. You want to buy dollars slightly below the market price. This class is for you. All right. Now, the first thing I'm going to mention is that a lot of scammers know that you are looking out for where to buy dollars at good rates, and they are ready for you. They are ready to share very funny platforms, funny sites, funny applications where you can go and buy the dollars. They will tell you to buy dollars at this rate and this rate, and they end up taking all of your money. All right. So before you begin this class, start with an open mind and determine to always go to legit platforms and very recognized and popular platforms. That is the very first rule, so you don't lose your money. All right. So let's get straight into where can I buy dollars at very good rates. I've actually listed out 4 of the most powerful places that I have been using recently and I've been using for a very long time, that are consistently selling dollars at very good rates and many times below the real market price. Now, the very first way is physically. Yes, a lot of people want to buy dollars online, this side, that side, but many people don't know that only very few people are exploring buying dollars physically. Now, in countries like Nigeria, I don't know about other countries, you have dollar vendors that sell dollars, on the streets, original dollars, and of course, they sell for people who wants to go and pay school fees, do business, import, and all of that. Those are one of the most powerful places you can, if you have a customer that sells to you, you can easily negotiate with them. For example, let's say the price of dollars is around 1,500. You can negotiate with them at a very good rate because many of them are not knowledgeable about the real price of dollars, especially on the P2P platforms. All right. Now, even if you are buying for 10 naira less, 20 naira less, 30 naira less, 15 naira less, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of profit. It's a lot of goodies for you because come on, if you're doing P2P business, your profit margin is about 3 naira, 4 naira, 5 naira. Our highest I've seen 15 naira. Okay. But then physically discussing about buying dollars, if you're buying maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, or $5,000, and they are giving you at a, let's say, 1,450, it is a very good profit margin. Trust me, because it is actually cool. I've bought a lot of dollars physically. I've actually deposited, paid fees, and all of those things. I can tell you for free that many people are not yet exploring buying their dollars physically because it is a very powerful means and some just a way you can enjoy the market, feel like a king in the market. Why? Not too many people are patronizing them. All right, so you can create a niche for yourself in that area. All right, yes, you can buy and of course sell it online on your favorite platforms. You can buy, deposit it on your domiciliary account, and you know your way around it. I don't need to start going into details. If you know about arbitrage, you know that there's a way you can actually buy and sell. All right, buying physically is the very first way. But before you go ahead to buy physically, you need to actually determine how to sell, where to sell, and make sure that while you are selling, you are also selling to a very real market. Okay, to people who actually want it, and of course, people who want it for a better price, or you're selling it outside of Nigeria or outside of your home country. I'm giving you a very powerful tip right now. Now, the second way or the second place is on the Forex market. Many OGs, many old arbitrage guys know this particular one. A lot of people like buying dollars from Forex sites. In fact, one of the cheapest places to buy your dollars is via Forex platforms. Do you know why? Now, let's take for an example a Forex platform called um, CAP. Let me just use cap. All right. Many forex platforms don't even know the price of dollars in Nigeria. They'll just peg it at maybe 1.3 on their app or their website, or 1.4, or maybe 1.450. They don't know the original price. They use Google rates many times. But if you can source out the real ones, and of course you buy from them, it can be at very good rate. But here's the issue. Many of them have a lot of fees when you try selling back. Okay, many of them also expect you to trade with that money, which is what the forex platforms are used for. They expect you to trade with all of it before you make use of it any way you want to. And sometimes some of them have fees, a lot of fees when you are trading or when you are withdrawing. That is where your personal research comes into. There are forex platforms that they have lesser fees, that sells at good rate. Just go and research about the top 50 forex platforms in your country. Now make very sure that you are using very popular forex platforms. Don't just jump into any site, deposit there, and start trying to withdraw. No. In your country, you'll find some very popular forex platforms that are doing adverts always on our faces. Those are cool. Apart from forex platforms, you also have betting platforms. You have, there are a lot of them, many of them. Those people have foreign accounts, and you can fund your account in dollars. You can buy dollars in your account. In fact, almost 95% of the forex platforms allows you to only trade in dollars. You don't trade in naira. They are always trading in dollars. So you have to understand that they are also good rates. You can even ask forex guys, guy, where did you buy the site you're buying your dollars, the forex platform you're using to trade? How much do you buy your dollars? They're going to explain to you. When you buy from them, you can also make use of it by via selling, maybe through USDT, or moving to your friend who gives you USDT in return. There are many other ways you can actually move this, or enjoy the market. Okay, now I will not be going too deep into the profit making part, because many people just want to know the origin of how to buy, or where to look out for. All right. Now let's talk about the next way, which is going to be other countries. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the best places to buy, because the barrier is not too much, and you are almost certain to find at good rates, or find very good rates. For example, I'm in Nigeria. I want to buy dollars from, let's say, Kenya. The only barrier here is that you need trusted friends. You need friends you trust, because you can't send money to people who you don't trust. For example, I have a friend in Kenya. I want to buy dollars in Kenya and then resell back my dollars in Nigeria. So I have to pay my friend who lives there. Of course, means of payment and everything, both of you are going to do the math. So if you're watching this video, you will know that many times you have calculated the profit with your friend. People are so excited, but if you want to start out, how to pay, trust issues, this and that can be a barrier. Now, if you can find out real good means to receive this money back, and of course share profit and everything, then it's a very easy and straightforward way to buy. In fact, you would almost every time see dollars at very good rates when you're buying outside of your home country. Do you know why? The price, let me use this pen for an example. The price of this pen in Nigeria is not the same price it is in Kenya. So if this pen is, let's say, 100 naira in Nigeria, in Kenya, the pen may be, let's say, let me just use an example, 14 Kenya shillings. 14 Kenya shillings converted to naira can be like 60 naira. So invariably, you're buying it for 60 naira in Kenya, and you can resell it back here in Nigeria. Okay, that is exactly the same thing with dollars. All right, dollars, the price of dollar is different in so many countries. Just even Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is different in so many countries. For example, Bitcoin in Nigeria now may be 130 something million, but in Kenya, if you convert it, you will know that it is always different across many countries. So buying from a foreign country is actually very nice. The only barrier there is trust. Trust is the number one barrier, because many times you find payment method, but they are scared of trusting you with their money. You are also scared of trusting them with your money. And people start doing who send first, who receive, and that is a very big red flag. You it's very right that you don't trade when you don't trust the other party. Okay, I've also shared how to use Bybit as an escrow. Now let's get straight to the last but not the least way, which is how to buy Forex dollars at very good rate, and it is on the P2P market. Yeah. Now this is the most popularly used way to buy US dollars in the world, across the world. Do you know why? It's simply because there's always available dollars to buy. Number two, if you're a merchant, you are always going to. I wish I can bring up my phone right now and share some testimonies of some guys that I train about the dollar stuff. And many of them are like saying they're happy, they made profit today, they did this today, they did that yesterday, and they are so excited about the opportunity they are getting and how they're making profit with it. Okay, so they are so excited about how much profit they're making, and they actually do enjoy the process. Okay, so these are the 4 places you can actually get your dollars at very, very good rate. So you can enjoy all the areas of the business, what to do and what not to do. Remember that even on the P2P markets, there's also international P2P arbitrage where you can buy from your own P2P and sell on another country's P2P. That will be a topic of another day. I've talked about that so much, but unfortunately, YouTube don't want us to describe it physically and show how it really works in reality. Okay, so that's why I can only give you the tip by saying it, and then you can understand what I mean by that. But on another class, in fact, once I've gotten more likes on this video, I will know you need that particular class, and definitely I will make it to happen. For now, I will see you on that one, guys. Do have a very wonderful and bright day.